All right, now the audio should be coming through. Now let's see. All right, there we go. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, we back. We back. We back. There we go. We back. Let me make sure everything's coming through clearly over here. Let me know how my audio's working, everybody. Let me know how my audio's coming through. Let me know if it's coming through clearly. Let me know how my audio's coming through. We should be good on the audio now. We should be good on the audio now. All right, we good? Cool, 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 cool. Salute, salute, salute. Peace, everybody. How we feeling out there? How we feeling out there? How we doing on this good Monday? This Monday is giving us so much of a chance to get what we didn't get before, right? Hopefully the audio is coming through live on Instagram. If you can, go ahead and give me some feedback. Let me know if I'm coming through clearly. Let me see. If you can, let me know if I'm coming through clearly on IG. Just looking for a response to see how the audio is coming through. Just want to know, make sure the audio is coming through clearly. Okay, we clear? Okay, good, 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 good. All right, yeah, we had some technical difficulties just a minute ago, but we back live now. How's everybody feeling today? Hey, let's start it off with this. By a show of hands, how many of you out there are buying a dip? By a show of hands, who's taking advantage of this right now? Who's buying a dip? Let me see. Show of hands. Where my dip buyers at? Huh? Where my dip buyers? Show of hands. Thumbs up. You buying a dip? You buying a dip? Thumbs up. Let me see. Okay. All right, we got some dip buyers. Salute. Salute to all the dip buyers in the building. What's going on? How we feeling? How we feeling? Brazy World, what's going on? Hey, we doing another Coffee and Crypto this Friday in Chicago. Tap in if y'all can. Tap in if y'all can. All right, I got my people buying a dip out here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. YouTube not working. I got people on YouTube right now. Go to the next one. I restarted it. Go to the next one on YouTube. You want to go to the next one? In fact, what I'm going to have to do is, let me do this. Let me get that one that's on YouTube off. Hold on. Let's do a quick roll call, too. Let me know where y'all checking in from. Let me know where y'all tapping in from. Let me know where you're tuning in, tapping in, and taking notes from in the world. Huh? Let me know where y'all tuning in, tapping in, and taking notes from in the world. All right, who we got in the house? Who we got in the house? We got St. Louis in the house. We got Aurora in the house. Elizabeth City, North Carolina in the house. We got Toronto, Canada in the house. B-more in the house. What's going on? We got Ontario, Canada in the house. We got Canadaland in the house. What's going on? Arizona's in the building. Cali's in the building. Detroit is in the building. We got London, North Arsenal in the building. Cincinnati, Ohio is in the building. We got Ohio in the building. And we got out west in the building, Full Circle Fitness, out west. Cleveland is in the building. We got the DMV in the building. Hey, we got a lot of Chicago tapping in, Cali tapping in. We got London tapping in, Detroit tapping in, Tampa Bay tapping in. We got the South Burbs tapping in. Where you at? Chicago Heights, Markham, Harvey, New York City checking in, NYC checking in. Yeah, cheap future money. That's what it is. Chicago educated, cheap future money. Y'all got to understand. You got to understand what it is over here. Miami, Florida in the building. Young Strizzle said, Donnie, we in the same city. Y'all got people that are checking in from the same city. Tune in and make those connections. Tune in and make those connections. All right, now let me try to go live on pump.fun one more time. Let's see if we can go live on pump.fun. Let's see if we can go live on pump.fun. Let me see. Let's go to my profile. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Let's see if we can live stream over here. Let's see. Now, if it messes with what I'm trying to do, right? If it messes with what I'm trying to do as far as on StreamYards, YouTube, and Instagram, I'm going to cut it. But as of right now, we should be good. So I'm going to be streaming live on Instagram, YouTube, and pump.fun. Go look for Fib Bully. All right, I think we live. Now let me check the audio over here, y'all. Let me know if you can still hear me. Hey, we got Utah in the building, East St. Louis in the building. We got Crenshaw in the building. Hey, we got France in the building right now. What's going on? Long Beach, California, Cali, Chicago. What's going on? All right, we still clear. Cool. All right, so we got a lot going on in the market today, y'all, for New Money Mondays. We got a lot going on in the market. I don't know about you, but I'm looking at being able to acquire me some more Satoshis, right? I'm looking up snatching up some more Satoshis. I ain't the only one that's looking up snatching up some Satoshis. I ain't the only one. We got MicroStrategy, now known as Strategy, buying $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Let's actually take a look real quick. Strategy. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look at their Bitcoin buys. Let's see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin purchases from Strategy and see what we're doing over here. All right. So this is 9/22/2025 reported. 850 Bitcoin were purchased at an average cost of $117,344. The amount acquired, about $100 million right here. Y'all see it? This is the 80th purchase MicroStrategy has made. Hey, that's 44. That's 4 plus 4. 4, them my 44. Anytime I see 8, I'm sorry, I see 44. So right now, today, September 22nd, 2025, live on pump.fun, Instagram, and YouTube, MicroStrategy has made its 80th purchase of Bitcoin. What purchase do you think you're on right now? Huh? What purchase do you think you're on right now? Right now, as of today, they got 639,835 BTC. Right? Let me see. Year to date. Nav. Now this is let me see. So they did 500 on the 15th. They've been buying all September. Look at this. They've been buying all September. Look at this. At the beginning of September, they bought 4,048 Bitcoin for $449 million. How many people out there right now can say that they bought $10 worth of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours? At least $10. At least let me see. Who can say they purchased at least $10 in the last 24 hours? I got that venue for you. We can make exclusive coffee and crypto. Hey, if we got time, let's check that out later on today. If you got time, let's slide on them and check that out today. That way, if I do use it, we can prepare for this Friday. All right? If I do use it, we can prepare for this Friday. All right? So once again, MicroStrategy Just bought another $100 million worth of Bitcoin. Once again, have you bought Bitcoin in the last 24? As it dips down to its 23.6% Fibonacci retracement line so gracefully? Wake and Bake Cafe said, I just bought 500. Hey, salute to you. Salute to you. You're definitely part of the new money matrix. And tomorrow's millionaires and billionaires, right? Y'all gotta understand, this isn't about us buying a new pair of shoes or buying a car. It's about long-term generational wealth, right? Should be about long-term generational wealth, right? That's what we should be striving for. All right, let's take a look and see what's, first and foremost, let's take a look at the market, see what's going on. You know, you can have an overview here with the heat map. We can see Ethereum below 4,200, Solana below 230, BNB right around that $1,000 mark, right? Now, is this Mantle, MNT? Because I have been seeing Mantle do its thing, right? Mantle has been, let me see. No, we want CoinGecko. Here we go. Let's take a look at Mantle real quick. Hold on. Take a look at Mantle. That is MNT, up 5.55% on the day. Mantle taking off. Mantle taking off. Now, kudos, let's see. Let's see. Over the last month, it's up 34%. Over the last month, it's trailing up 34%. Okay? That's over the last month. Now, we did a class where we covered Mantle, right? We did a class where we covered Mantle about a month ago, I want to say. About a month ago, I want to say. Let me see. What class was that? What class was that? Here it is right here. Ethereum Masterclass Series. Because Mantle is a layer of the Ethereum network. So we covered Mantle and Meth, or MEs, and Powder during this class. And out of the full market, this is the only one that's up in the last 24. Well, one of the top tier blue chip assets, that is. Right? So yeah, MNT, let's take a look. Real quick, let's see. Mantle, here we go. Beautiful on the weekly. Look at this. And remember, this is the range that we were in. We've just broken out of the range in the last couple of weeks. Now, it would be typical to come back and retest the range, right? But if we don't, let's take a look real quick and see what the breakout target, what a possibility of a breakout target could be here. Hold on. Let's see what a possibility of a breakout target here on Mantle could be. So we're looking at a target somewhere north of $2.95, currently trading at 165, with about a 20% margin of error to the downside, right? If anything closing back below this channel, I really wouldn't want to be interested in. Now, this coin has been live since July of 2023. And it's actually been in since 2024, February to September of 25. It's been in a long-term consolidation in this channel. It just broke out of that channel after 2 years and some change, almost 2.5 years. Right? I don't think 295 is the end-all, be-all for this asset as we move forward into this new money matrix. So I will continue to acquire, accumulate, and utilize the Mantle network in the coming weeks, months, and years. Not too bad. Playing out fairly nice. Playing out fairly nice. All right, let's take a look real quick. Take a look at BTC. We'll look at it on spot price. As of right now, let's break it down to it. Let's actually do all this on the daily for today's viewers. Let's look at everything on the daily for today's viewers. Here we go. All right, so from your last swing high to swing low, you had a perfect 61.8% correction. We talked about this on the last live. As of right now, you've retraced and lost the protection from the golden ratio. As of right now, you got 8 hours and 16 minutes to get back above $113,776. And for me, honestly, if we can get support back above the average buy-in from Michael Saylor's most recent $100 million purchase, which is about $117,300, if we can get back above 117,300, we'll call it 350, and find support at that level, if we can get above that and find support at that level, I would look for further continuation back up to 125 and into the 130, $150,000 levels on Bitcoin. But first and foremost, we need to get back above at least 117,350, where Michael Saylor's last average buy price was. Now, getting back above there put us back in good grace to actually tap back in with the 61.8 here at $117,786. At that point, if we were able to take this out, we would look for a retracement and a retest of 120 to 124. And then once we were able to take out 124, that's when I would look at a continuation move to 130, somewhere between 130 and 135. Now, be mindful, we do have two moons coming into play. We have the bear moon coming in on October 6th, and then we have a new moon, bull moon, coming in on October 21st. So as of right now, what we would be looking for more than likely is a retracement to an consolidation into the most recent upcoming bear moon. Let me put these on real quick. Excuse me. Oh, no, let's put these on. Here we go. There we go. So yeah, we just had, look, bull moon to a bear moon to a bull moon to a bear moon to a bull moon, right? And not exactly in that order, but that's kind of the play that I'm looking for here as it relates to Bitcoin versus the US dollar right now. All right. So I'm playing heavy with the moon cycles. I told some of you that are part of the New Money Matrix Discord that I was discharging debt utilizing the most recent downside that we're taking a look at here. Let me check. Let me see. What do we got going on over here on Fib Bully? See, I'm going to have to get my viewers up over here on Fib Bully. I'm going to have to get the viewers up and get my admin up. For that much. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get rid of some of these negative individuals that are over here right now on pump.fun. Let me see. There we go. Hey, I don't know why I do know why. They cut that track that I put for y'all on my page earlier. We're gonna preview that motherfucker while we live though. Don't even trip. We're gonna preview that while we live because I am back in the lab and everything's financially motivated. Anything that comes out of my mouth from here on in is going to be financially motivated. I ain't got time for the riff-raff for the BS no more. No more time for bullshitting and Jenny flicking. You get what I'm saying? Them days is over with. It's time to get serious now. Thank you. They said the website looking fire. I got a good team. Beautiful team. Super awesome. Yes, buy a little Bitcoin a day. Definitely. Yeah, Mantle been holding strong. Mantle's definitely been holding strong. Let me see, what do we got going on? You thought about dropping crypto throws? I actually have, man. And I actually reached out to some individuals. Not only, I didn't want to make crypto throws. I wanted to make my own prayer rugs. You get what I'm saying? I just haven't ran into anybody that can put me in the door with anybody that can do it. You know, with the right price. All right. So if you know anybody, DM me, man. DM me. So yeah, right now we're streaming live, everybody. Instagram, YouTube, pump.fun. All inclusive. Right? I should have did retake. In fact, I should have added retake. I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm going to add retake on the next one. Don't even worry. We're going to add retake on the next one. Right? We deserve the next one. Sam Stone, I appreciate the support. Grabbing up some of that Fib Bully. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. Hold on. So this is my first run right here at creating, what I like to call my contribution to the space. Let me mute this. There we go. As you can see, I am streaming live on pump.fun as well. And what you're looking at right here is the Fib Bully token. Right? It's a beautiful chart formation, if I do say so myself. Right? So I'm trying to bring more awareness to it. The fees that I generate from the sales of these tokens are going to go towards this upcoming Thanksgiving, a turkey giveaway. Even though I don't celebrate, there's nothing wrong with being able to give back to the people. So I will be doing a turkey giveaway and a toy drive with the capital that's generated from the sales of these coins over here on Pump.Fun. The link is in my bio on Instagram. The link is in my bio on Instagram for anybody that wants to support. Now, more so to that, anybody that holds 4.4 million Fib Bully coins, anybody that holds 4.4 million Fib Bully coins, I got something coming up for the coin holders in October and leading on until I'm gone from this space, right? I'm always trying to find a way to bring some type of extra value to those that support me. So for those that are interested, you can check it out. Once again, the link's in my bio on Instagram. I got to get it on my website, and I got to get it on YouTube. I might put it on the website. I don't know yet. But definitely got to get it on YouTube. So yeah, for those that are interested, I mean, you know, don't be a dumper, be a hodler. You know, don't be a dumper, be a hodler. Let's get this thing. Right now, I'm at a 26% bonding curve, right? Got about 7 Solana in the bonding curve, right? In order for me to graduate and make my token of the elite class, those that are able to be placed on Radium, I got to reach a $91,686 goal in order to graduate. And we're looking over here in the right-hand corner, right over here. Okay? This is what I got to do to graduate, right here. I gotta get to 91,686, right? And you can see all buys and sales that I do. As of right now, all I'm doing is buying, right? When I get done with my live, you're gonna see another buy bubble here because all I'm doing is buying my own token right now, right? Trying to snatch up as much of the floor as I can. That way I can kind of control, any type of abuse, right? So anybody that may want to support, reach out to me. Click the link in the bio. Let's collab. Right? Let's collab. All right. Bitcoin, 113,776, line in the sand in order to put you back in good grace and fit you. Hold on. Turn that off the hours. And then let's go ahead and grab our golden pocket. Here we go. So yeah, you want to get back inside here. If you're unable to get back inside here, you could float down to $111,300. That'd be my next level area of interest to the downside as it relates to BTC. And as we get inch closer to this bare moon, this bare full moon that we have coming up. Now, there was a crypto sell-off, and it wiped out about 1.5 billion as investors liquidate positions, right? This is where you're seeing the majority of that push come from. And that shit is too bright. Let me turn this down a little bit. Let me see. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, that was too bright. All right, so the crypto market saw a sharp sell-off on Monday amid a big liquidation wave. Over 400,000 traders liquidated crypto positions leading up to Monday. It marks the largest liquidation wave the crypto market has seen since late March. Crypto just kicked off the week on a sour note. Not to me, man. It depends on how you look at this, right? It really depends on how you look at it. This ain't sour to me. You know what I'm saying? This right here is up. Hey, shout out to everybody tuning in on Pump.Fun right now. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, you are admin. Peace. We got the admin in the building. I appreciate y'all tuning in and tapping in. We got the admin back in the building. All right. Let me see. What does this say? Thank you. Oh, yeah, hey. Oh, yeah, hey, I love what you're doing. Hey, is that you that sent me the video? That video with the black webs? Is that you, bro? 4.4 million. My man said I got 12 million in Fib. I'm a DCA some more. Hey, I appreciate that support, man. I definitely appreciate that support. It's definitely gonna go towards a good cause, everybody. Y'all already know me. I ain't with the fluff of the bullshit. I'm here trying to help any and everybody that I can in this new digital era that we're going into. Anyways, it goes on to state the cryptocurrency saw big declines on the back of a broad-based sell-off on Monday, as positions worth 1.5 billion were liquidated, according to data from CoinGlass, causing the price of tokens like Bitcoin and Ethereum to tumble. Over 407,000 traders liquidated positions on crypto derivatives, marking the 24 hours leading up to Monday. CoinGlass showed data. CoinGlass data shows that marks the biggest liquidation wave the crypto market has seen since March 27th, according to crypto trading platforms. Bitcoin dropped as much as 3%. Ooh, wow, 3%. On Monday, the trade around 111,000 before the coin pared its losses and climbed back above the $113,000 mark. Now, remember what I was telling y'all, right? The cheaper. Always think of it like this, right? If you don't have one Bitcoin right now, think of it like this. Right now, I'm talking to everybody out there that doesn't have one Bitcoin or even a half a Bitcoin yet, right? How do you think you're going to make it there if the price doesn't come down for you? Would you have rather have been buying this at $125,000 still? Would you rather be buying this at $124,000, $125,000 still? Or would you rather have the ability to buy it at 111, 112, and 113,000, 114,000 before we get to 150 and 175 and 250,000? Right? In fact, let me see this. Let me figure this out, because maybe I don't know who I'm talking to. How many out there? How many? If you're not there yet, how many of you out there within earshot right now? Is it your goal to make at least one Bitcoin? Is it your goal to make? And that's another thing I'm doing for those that do hold X amount of Fib Bullies. I am going to be giving extra prizes to the top holders. I am going to be giving extra prizes to the top holders of my token. Okay. Let me ask a question. How many of y'all out there are actually trying to acquire one Bitcoin? How many of y'all just trying to flip some fucking money? I'm trying to see who's actually trying to make it to one Bitcoin before this thing gets to $1 million. But show, who's trying to make it at least one Bitcoin? Yeah, gold pushing up on 3,800. Gold pushing up on 3,800. If you want to learn how to open up a gold trust that will allow you to privately invest and do commerce, right? Perform financial transactions with other individuals within that private membership association, right? For those that want to learn how to open up a trust, this is the class for you. blockwallstreet.io is the website. Like I told y'all before, my attempt is to rebuild Black Wall Street by using the blockchain. So we rebranded Black Wall Street to Block Wall Street. Right? Millionaire Barber said, you already helped me get the Bitcoin. You see that? Those are real testimonials. Real testimonials. Right? Hey, if you want to be a part and support Block Wall Street, reach out. Reach out. The more support I get, the more that I can do. Starting out here in Chicago with the black belt. Right? But doing it nation and worldwide. Trying to anyways. And we're going to do that with gold, silver, and crypto. And then utilize land, right? Remember, everything else is a vehicle to get something else. You build up your wealth in cryptocurrency and gold, right? That way you can leverage that and then acquire the land. Or if you already got land, you can leverage that and then acquire the Bitcoin and the gold. And then leverage off the Bitcoin and the gold to go back and pay what you acquired from leveraging the land. Right? And I got crazy money spells. Crazy money spells. Right? I just need the community. Okay? Got one Bitcoin. I want 2, 3, or 5. Then your goal is 5 as of right now. Your goal is 5. Let's get it. And I said that to say that every time the price goes down, do you not understand that it gives you the ability to get that much more closer to 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 Bitcoins? That's what we got to start understanding, y'all. That's what we got to understand. Your goal should be the accumulation game. We're in the early stages of this. This should be for your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren if you got them. Or nieces and nephews, great nieces and nephews and great-great-grand nieces and nephews, right? I appreciate that, Marquita Hines. Definitely appreciate that. That's love. That's love. Hey, I've been giving a lot of kudos in this space from the work I've been putting in, right? So I appreciate it tenfold. I appreciate it. All right. So we got liquidations, right? Market taking a pullback, but that's par for the core. Remember, that allows you, the accumulator, to accumulate that much more headed into the future. Now, strategy, once again, they just bought another 100 million, man. Ongoing buy and slowdown as Bitcoin goes born. Strategy's latest Bitcoin purchase continued the trend of modest acquisitions, highlighting a slowdown compared with the large buys seen earlier this year. I mean, come on, man. He just bought 450 million at the beginning of this month. Like, what are we really talking about? What are we really talking about? Saylor, who is known for his commitment to buy more Bitcoin at higher prices, has made some remarks on the limited volatility of Bitcoin observed in the past month amid growing institutional adoption. And at the same time, saying it's going to 10 million. And at the same time, saying that it's going to 10 million. Come on, man. How many of you would like to have one Bitcoin before it hits 10 million? Huh? How many of you would like to have one Bitcoin before it hits 10 million? I'm going to show you how. I should do a class. I might just do a pre-recording. If you're interested in the class, we can do that too. In fact, I probably will do a class. Look, this is what I'm gonna give y'all, man. Because I'm all look reading these articles and that shit's cool for content, but I'm all about really making a difference with the information, right? So let me see. If you want to get a whole Bitcoin, right? If you want to get to a whole Bitcoin before Bitcoin hits 10 million, I want you to go do your research on Mortgagefi.app. All right? This allows you to open up a mortgage for Bitcoin or Ethereum and borrow up to 50 times leverage without the risk of liquidation, meaning as long as you pay your monthly mortgage, which is really every 45 days, there's no chance of you getting liquidated, family. And you can open up multiple mortgages like what I've done, right? All you got to do is put up 2% of how much you're trying to mortgage. Let's see what they got available right now. So right now they got about 0.28 Bitcoin available for mortgage, right? And here's the thing, they need liquidity in order to keep it coming. But as of right now, we got about 2.8, right? So you can come over here and grab the 2.8, grab 2, grab 1, meaning 0.1. So 0.1 Bitcoin right now would be what? That's about 100. No, that's about $11,000, we'll say. 11,500 or something like that. 11,200, right? So you only need 2% to put up front to get that $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. So now if you open up 10 mortgages, right, each one being about 0.1 Bitcoin per mortgage, that's going to be your one Bitcoin. What you all need to do is you need to find a way to generate more capital. I don't give a fuck if you got to rake leaves, shovel snow. Just think, every dollar you make, every extra dollar outside of your responsibilities, outside of what you want to spend on leisure, outside of what you need to spend with your family, right? You should look at every extra dollar as what can you be in the next 5 to 10 years for me, right? That's how you need to look at it. What can you be in the next 5 to 10 years for me? All right? So when we're looking at this, being able to open up a mortgage on Bitcoin, your only thought should be, well, damn, how can I find a way to fund this mortgage on a monthly basis? Remember, you're only putting up 2% up front. And then the interest rates that they're paying out as far as capital that you are sitting on that you may want to use at a later date to purchase something, right? That's what you earn the yield on. Remember, you got future money and then you got yield money, right? Let's say you want to buy something towards the end of the year, maybe next year, right? That capital you want to put into a high interest bearing account. That way, when it comes time for you to make the purchase, you got your initial capital plus more. I wouldn't put money that I want to spend in a year or 2 years from now, right, in Bitcoin. I would put that into stable coins, US dollars or Euro dollars, and then place it into interest-bearing accounts. That's the play. That's my play anyways. Remember, this ain't financial advice. This ain't financial advice. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. All right? So, for those, I mean, look, you can go to the website. It's markets.mortgagefi.app. Check it out. Figure out how to use it. But by show of hands, how many of you would like me to hold a class on utilizing credit to open up a mortgage? By show of hands, how many of y'all would like me to hold a class? Let me see how interested we are. Now, I'm going to hold it fast. It's probably going to be this Wednesday. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Because time is of the essence. Right? Timing is not to rush, but sometimes you want the best positions possible or the best possibilities possible. Right? That's why I be so rushed with my classes. I saw you post you made on IG about the guy who was collecting bottles. Yep, for I think 2 years he ended up buying one whole Bitcoin. That's inspiring. It should be inspiring. It should be inspiring. Because that tells you if he did it, you can do it. It ain't too late. Is it? I don't think it's too late. I think we got time. You got MetaPlanet becoming the 5th largest corporate Bitcoin treasury with $633 million buy. So Michael Saylor did 100 mil. MetaPlanet did 633 mil. Fuck, why ain't you doing $5, $10, $100? We always talk about being beat by the corporations. I've been telling y'all we had the ability to front run these motherfuckers for the longest. And still have the ability to front run the rest of the world. So if you're seeing these companies make these purchases, why aren't you following behind? Why aren't you following behind? How many of you took heed and did your research on stablecoin, which I believe I posted? What price was that? Let's go take a look real quick. Let's see. What price did I post this at? Let's see. Let's see. What price did we post stable at? 22 cents? Is this the first time I posted it? Dirty Diana. Let me see. When was this? This is 3 days ago. So I posted it on 3 days ago. Right? Posted this 3 days ago. Let's take a look. So 3 days ago, I posted it right around here. No, because this is today. 1, 2, 3. So right around here, 3 days ago. 19th. This is the day that I posted stable, around 22 cents. In fact, you can actually see that here. Right here. Right? Currently 36 cents. I'm giving y'all the answers to the test. Constantly. Constantly. These are not buy signals. These are signals for you to do your research and see what the hell is going on. You get what I mean? Do you have any other credit classes? What do you mean, any other credit classes? If you want a credit class, you need to take my self-banking class. If you want credit, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Because it's self-banking for 2025 and beyond. Where is it? Or something to that effect. Where are you? Here we go. Yep. Here we go. You want to learn how to use credit? Right here. Right here. You want to learn how to use credit? Right here. And once you learn this, then you got to learn how to use Mortgagefi. And then you take the credit from here, and then you use it to mortgage you a full Bitcoin over time. Use it to mortgage you a full Bitcoin over time. All right? That's the game plan. That's the game plan. And then what else have I been telling y'all for the longest? How to earn passive crypto income with yield-bearing stablecoins in 2025. I've been talking this shit since 2019. Been telling y'all this. In fact, we got a class on this. Let me see. What is it called, though? Let me see. What would this class be called? What would it be? Let me see. If I got it over here. I may not. No, I think this is it right here. Let me make sure. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is it right here. How to create passive investments in crypto. Make your dollars work for you. I did this probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. This is the one you want. This is the one you want. Blockwallstreet.io. In fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's make, just so everybody can get the initial info, right? Let's go ahead and do a discount today on blockwallstreet.io. Let's do a discount. Let's do a 25% discount on all my classes today using the code BWS. BWS is going to be the code to get 25% discount once this live is over with. For 24 hours. Or until midnight. We'll do 24 hours. We'll do from 11 o'clock a.m. today to 11 o'clock a.m. tomorrow. 25% discount on all my past classes. And then be prepared for these upcoming classes. We got class. We're going to have class maybe that's too much back to back. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Maybe that's too much back to back. Maybe I need to span it out a little bit. Maybe I need to do my Thursday and Friday class and save the mortgage class to next week. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to hold the mortgage class next week because this week we got classes covering the top exchanges that you want to be looking into and the top Oracle systems that you want to be looking into. And I'm happy that I'm doing the classes now because if I had did them last week or the week before when I wanted to, prices would have been up. All the entries we would have made would have been underwater. This week, we're able to make those classes and hold those classes at a discounted price. Hey, I love the way the universe works for me. Everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. Everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. Man, it'd be so much to cover. What time? It's 11 o'clock. I gotta get out of here. But look, what we're gonna do, we're gonna preview. We're gonna preview some new music by the Bully real quick. Hold on. Just show y'all a little bit of what I've been working on, man. Show y'all a little bit of what I've been working on. Now, me, I think I kind of like this one. I like the this is my remix to some French Montana shit right here. You know, it's a remix to some French Montana shit right here. We're gonna blaze out with it. Yo! We're gonna blaze out with it. I've been telling niggas about Bitcoin since 2017. I've been buying dips all week, waiting for the price to dip in XRP. Grow the profits over in the BTC. Do it all again, wash, rinse, and repeat. Transaction receipts, you can find it in the hash. Nigga, I was smoking hash on the blunt. Now they mixing it with perks, so I'ma pass on the blunt. I see that ass from the front. I was full corner hustling, not a blockchain busting, trying to get to that before that bull get the bucking, then the volume get the shucking. Like it ain't nothing. Michael Blurry in the fourth, the Big Short. I know what's coming. Which side you gonna take? The bull or the bear? Then you got your niggas hodling, so they don't even care about the. While I'm rocking in, volatile, I'm locking in. Dollar cost averaging, meme coins I'm scavenging. Hope that you pass. The way I'm blowing gas. Lake show and hit the dash. Back in 2017, I was buying Dash. Who remembers the meme coin Dash, huh? Who remembers the meme coin Dash? Privacy coin Dash. Let's see what Dash is doing today. Hold on. Let's see what Dash is doing today. Hold on. And I hope they don't cut me for playing the music. Let's see what Dash is doing. Let's see what Dash has been doing on a large note. It's a 2017 piece of shit. These were the ones back in 2017. These were your winners. Dash. Why doesn't it go back that far? Hold on. Let me see if I can find a full scale of Dash. Hold on. Yeah, no, not Dash. Let me see. Let me see if we can find a full scale. Here we go. So Dash came a long way, though. Came a long way. Came from, 22 cents? Went to $1,579, and now we're $21. 2017 lost and forgotten token. That's why you don't get married to none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Why you can't get married to any of this, family? You just can't do it. All right, hold on. Let's get this back up and running now. Hold on. gonna wait on the other one. We ain't gonna play it. We ain't gonna play it yet. We ain't gonna play it yet. We're gonna leave it there, man. We're gonna leave it there. Hey, Trap to the Future mixtape coming soon. Be on the lookout. I don't even really call them mixtapes anymore. I don't even know if niggas release mixtapes anymore. You know what I'm saying? Where your music available? Nowhere right now. Well, no, I do got some music available on Audience. I do got some on my YouTube channel. I went to college with the Lords of the Underground. Yep, this that shot caller. Yep. You still had a monthly subscription? Hell yeah. Hey, look, and we still got the FinFlix monthly subscription. You can watch over 35 classes for $100 a month. 35 classes. We call it FinFlix, Financial Flicks. FinFlix. Hey, there goes the engineer in the building right there, Mixed by Massacre. That's the one that engineered me that night. We was live on Pump.Fun. Hey, but look, I got to get up out of here, y'all. Got to get on with the day. I appreciate everybody who was able to tune in, tap in, take notes on today's live. Hey, look, as always, be on the lookout for new material. For those that are part of the newsletter, I will be sending out another newsletter today. If you want to be part of the newsletter, it's a monthly subscription. Right now, it's free until October. Email Morning Brew, like BREW, Morning Brew, to block Wall Street work at proton.io. Or you can go to my website. We do have the FinFlix subscription available for those that want to join and be part of Financial Flicks. You come over here and sign up. I do have a number of different referral links for you to utilize, whether it's signing up for your trust, whether it's getting you a ledger, right? Signing up for crypto.com. Hey, look, these no-go passive income. This right here is getting paid back in Bitcoin, right? We do have these available. Now, what else am I looking for? What else am I looking for? We got the FinFlix. Oh, the newsletter. I got to put the option for the newsletter up. It's $22. Unless it is up here somewhere. I thought I did have it up. Let me see. I thought I did have the FinFlix subscription up over here. Hold on. Hey, look, if you can, please come support my daughter's bracelets. She does have Bitcoin wealth bracelets available. So come support my daughter if you can. Also, if you out in the streets, you hitting these coffee shops. In fact, if you come to Coffee and Crypto, I want to see you there with my mug. You come to Coffee and Crypto, I want to see you there with my mug, because best believe I'm going to have my mug, and I'm going to be drinking out of my mug at these coffee shops. All right, let them know it's Coffee and Crypto, fuck fiat, buy Bitcoin. Just let them know. Right? Let them know. Hey, but look, let me see. Was there anything else that I needed to share? I think that's about it. Hey, I appreciate and love you all. Thank everybody for tuning in and tapping in. Crown Chakra TV. Hey, DM me. I got you. Hey, look, we're going to end this here. I appreciate you all. To the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. We are out of here.